Oh, there you go. Morning has most definitely broken. Yes, it has. My God, this is gorgeous. Tenth of last season. Look at it. I mean, it's spectacular. You know, for want of a better word, it's bloody awesome. Right, well, I'm guessing that we continue on. Yeah, like I said, the Reach really is a spectacular place. What's going on with that? But I like it. Hi all, and welcome to the video. Yes, we're back here on the same road, only things are a little different. I've installed a different weather mod. I've gone over to Nat Standalone. I've set it with darker nights, etc. Given it 12 hours. I actually went back up the road to Carl West. Where the hell am I? Yeah, Weston, and slept for 24 hours so it can catch up. And as you can see, we have got the same weather. So I've uninstalled Obsidian Weathers. I'm using it on basically default with all the sort of Nat interiors, etc. The same texture mods as I had before, but I was just getting fairly sick and tired, I suppose is the word, of constant rain. I love Obsidian Weathers. I think it when it's in between raining, it looks amazing. The problem is it does an awful lot of raining. Hello, horse. Are you? Ooh. Okay. Bear with me one moment. And reality seems to have fixed itself.
You are to Dartato as the sun is.
Yes,
to
I am God. I can reload the entire universe. So this is Nat with the vanilla ultra settings, except shadows set to high, which is an old trick which claws back a little bit of performance, etc., which should help. And what the hell are we doing in the game, in the story, anyway? We're taking the long way. The map looks a little different as well, and that's because I've updated it and done the one that doesn't have any clouds on it, except the ones right on the far edge. So you've still got all the, you know, default features where you can move around quite a bit, which is nice. So yes, I do like Obsidian Weathers, and apparently you can run a few different... Ooh, these roads look better. Looks like parallax roads. That is the Nat lighting, I believe. It does add a few features and things. It looks as though you're running an EMB, but you're not. I'm not noticing a performance hit at all. Combat. Let's see. The Sworn Ravenger. Nothing good. Of course, we don't really know. I mean, I can see...
What could that be?
Yeah, I've got a solid 60 frames a second.
Found him!
About 81% load on the graphics card. So it's doing some work here. The last time I tried Nat, I was in Bruma. So I was running on... I will buy that hut. Come here. Thank you. Nothing. Yeah, I was in Bruma, so I was running on the 670 and 680. What's up there? Have we been up there? Yeah, there always seems to be Forsworn around here for some reason. Is there a little path up there? Probably. I think I want to take a look. I didn't not really noticed that before. I feel like I can see a lot further, and yet the far terrain mostly doesn't look terrible. So I haven't... oh, it's a smelter. And... Falskaar mine. That rings a bell. Why have I heard that name? I just thought that was... I needed to go there for something. Apparently no. So yes, the adventure continues. We are... Where the... What on earth were we doing? I think we're going that way anyway. From here. Oh, collect the bounty. Well, as we are right near Marketh, one, it'll be a good test of whether or not I've made or caused any kind of performance hit. It'll definitely show up. Going to Marketh, yes it will. But yeah, I'm liking this combination of textures. I do like this this lighting though. It's very bright. Very, very bright. I'm gonna leave... Where have I got my brightness slider? It's pretty much in the middle. It's where it normally is. And because this is a standalone, it shouldn't affect it. Where are we? We are at 8:30 AM. That's about right. We shall go and collect our bounty. It was just like an sort of...
Where will he storing him? Where will he be?
Considering this bit is sort of a main road into Marketh, it always looks very sort of scrappy and unmade. Whichever texture mod you use, unless there is in fact a texture mod that fixes that. If there is a texture mod that fixes that, that would be awesome. Yeah, it's very bright. I think you can go in and tweak various things, but it does look nice. But it looks right. It's middle of summer. Wow. Now that is a clear sky. Not a hint of anything anywhere near any of it, basically.
Good morning.
Yeah, the shadows look good.
Yes.
The corpse has gone, at least that's something. Yeah, she seemed to hang around a long time.
Blood and silver, friend.
Wow.
Blood and silver.
Were you guys all in a meeting?
You know, I could have gone into that sanctuary, killed all those Dark Brotherhood types. But I was sick that day.
Yeah, you were sick that day, of course you were. Okay. Oh, we've got the bouncy. I'm just pressing forward here. Does anyone know what causes that? That's just the most bizarre bug I know of. It's as though there's an invisible object there. I mean, you can't see this off screen, but we're only at about 60%.
See those warriors from Hammerfell?
Okay, now
Got curved swords.
this looks good. Hopefully it will look good on video as well. It looks really good on screen. I do capture an alarming bit
My
rate,
brother tells me you've done
150 megabyte a second-ish, and upwards. This lighting feels... Taku looks a little odd.
The
there.
Tholmor know how to deal with Talos worship.
That's a little better.
How my little Dartactor.
But he is he's a mod in of himself. Who am I? Oh yes, there we are.
I'm Igman's uncle, as well as his steward.
My God, you look haggard with this lighting. Yeah, you look more detailed though.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward. I have letters to read.
They definitely pay more in Markarth for things, don't they? Kill a dragon for Markarth, you get 500. I don't know how much you get if you do the same. This is better. I had a bug before as I came down. It'd be a black square where that map was. I'm also, the only other lighting mod I'm using is Relighting Skyrim.
Silverblood family.
So, yeah, yes, I approve of this. Yes, I do. Interiors, which is, let's face it, where we spend a great deal of our time, are looking very good. I think the only, that's better, I've got a few clouds now. The only tweaks I would think of are that the lighting here, if you look across, you can see how well illuminated this building is by the two sort of sconces or whatever you call them just there. Surely they
Skyrim didn't have enough outsiders.
wouldn't be that
Now
visible in
just
daylight.
mercenaries from Hammerfell
But I suppose, you know, you would need something like the Frostbite engine to, and there, it's almost as if the lighting from them is a little too much. I like it,
I'm gonna be a
but it would imply that they're brighter than the sun, or the ambient sunlight. Door looks rather good. The shadows, etc. They're what's making it for me. I can put up with a little bit of anti-realism
Got to
for
thinking.
that.
Maybe I'm the Dragonborn.
So I'm going to give this at least, you know, a few hours worth of gameplay. Let it sort of settle in, so to speak, because, you know, that's a thing. I think certain mods need to settle in, don't they? Especially weather mods, etc. I feel like I'm getting a lot of changing light.
What do you need, Bard?
Okay, that was... Okay, that's now... I can look at that and then... Okay, the eye adaptation might be a little bit much. Let's just see now. It's... Okay, so I'm doing this on camera. Okay, Nat FX, black and white. No, these are all kind of... So it's not that. Graphics options. Disable that, disable sunlight variations. Disable extra skylight. I don't think it's that. Which, I'm not sure which one of these it might be, but that looks like eye adaptation. You know, you're looking at something very bright, and then, yeah, it feels like eye adaptation, but that doesn't seem to be there as an option. I'll do a bit more reading. This road, though, I mean, look at the detail that's bringing out. Have I got a radial blur? I feel as though I have. But look at the colour of the Stalrim shield there, and then me in Stalrim here. The Stalrim looks very real, actually. I seem to have developed quite a suntan there. But I thought this was an opportunity, as we're walking all the way back to the house to see if my Thane is my Jarl. What is she? I'm a Thane. She's my housecarl. She's my housecarl. It would give me a chance to see how this performs, as I was planning on walking back anyway. That's the temple up there, isn't it? I see you. What do you want? Are you coming to see me? You are.
All right. Hand over your valuables, or I will gut you like a fish.
Oh dear. I don't have time.
What a
No,
coward.
no!
Didn't even put up a proper fight. Get this one!
That was the bug you get occasionally, whereby you don't click the thing you wanted to click. I will have my money back. And your garnet. Where did that arrow go that just shot out of the bow? I thought it was maybe me, but I was playing Warframe yesterday, doing fairly high-level stuff in Warframe. We were doing, you know, kill the profit taker, and we were doing sorties and stuff, and I had no problems with pressing mouse buttons, etc. So I don't think it's anything to do with me developing twitches, so to speak, and everything to do with just weirdness with the UI. You know, you try and select one thing in the conversation options, and it selects the one at the top. Sort of jumps up to it for some bizarre bloody reason.
Think we could get many furs out here?
I'm seeing the light change very, very often, it seems. Like just now.
I'm on a pilgrimage to the shrine of Azura, the goddess of twilight, if you'll excuse me.
You're excused. Is this clouds casting shadows as they cross? It's a bit distracting. I've got to say. Doesn't seem to know what it wants. Okay, we have a bear.
You won't leave here alive.
Sorry, bear. I think that maybe killed that. But yeah, you can see it's sort of being sunny and then it's dropping to sort of overcast. And now I've got shadows again. It seems to be darting around quite a bit. I don't know. That seems a little odd to me. Okay, this is just... it's doing a lot of it, isn't it?
Good afternoon.
Like it's happening very quickly. Should I have a mod like a matter of time or something like that, just to slow that down so it's a bit more natural? Just feels a bit abrupt every so often, you know. I'm just walking like now, we've got the sun is out. I mean, I appreciate there's sort of clouds and such in the sky, but should they really be going past as quickly as that? If it's not a gale force wind. Listen,
There's been word of some trouble nearby. I'm on my way to investigate.
good luck. We're not. We're on our way to Falkreath of all places from here. Well, I say Falkreath. I think I'm nearer to Riverwood actually. Yeah, you know. Yeah, so I am kind of waiting for. That's weird. It's not texture. It's texture. I'm waiting for the so there's got to be there's some setting going on, isn't there, that's making this lighting change as rapidly as it is.
Glorious man.
I mean, is it a bit much? Was I better off with obsidian weathers? I think maybe. I like the interiors look an awful lot better though. They do. Okay, we've gone cloudy again now. We've gone dull and overcast. Let's try. Okay. Disable sunlight variations. Is that it? Let's see if that does it. Okay, who are you guys? Bloodhawkers. Random. Who are the Bloodhawkers then? Are they... I've killed them before, but I don't know who they are. Right. That seems to have stopped it doing that. I don't mind the eye adaptation. Yeah, that seems better. The sunlight variations was, well, freaking me out a little bit. Where's this road to then? Oh, that's a bit of a scenic route, isn't it? Maybe a little too scenic. Do we want to go this way? I haven't been this way in a long time, but I'm going to go this way because it's a known kind of path, isn't it? It does feel a little bright, but what time are we at? 1 PM. Okay, well we're going to find out anyway because I want to see how... Oh, here we are. Yes, this is what they do. Yeah, I want to see... I don't know if I've got that book. And he's not going to be reading it, so... Can I pick the broom up? I don't think I've got one for the house.
What does this
As that might sound. The unfortunate dead horse. Yes, I want to walk along a road more travelled, so a road that we know well, basically. If that makes any sense whatsoever. And it probably doesn't. Yes, what was I saying about walking? Oh, yes, that was it. We're doing the walking because the skies are not quite as impressive though as Obsidian, I've got to say. Even though Obsidian did my head in with all the rain, I much prefer the interiors with Nat. Yes, I do. Yes, the if you remember a little while ago, tools of the trade. There we go. And apparently, I get some kind of extra quest to go and find that, because that's never come up. There was no mention of it in any journal either, so we couldn't do anything about it. But apparently, after you have 500 items in the museum, at some point after that, while outside walking the world, someone will come along and, yeah, something. A sort of dynamic quest occurs, so you run into people, and that is why we are, you know, going all this bloody way. Well, I'm not getting any frame hit. I am pretty much up to the limit with the GPU though. I'm looking on a monitor that you can't see. I've got MSI Afterburner, but you can't see it. And I'm up to the sort of 90% mark on GPU utilization. So it's definitely it's doing more than it was with Obsidian, I think. 97. Ooh, we really are pushing it. I'm looking at the right one. I hope that's percentage and not temperature.
Need something?
No, I saved your tree, but you never thanked me. I feel betrayed. Yes, this way I think, isn't it? Oh my god, that is not the right button. There we go. Yeah, going to Lakeside Manor just to see if my house Carl has finished ordering furniture, etc. If you remember at the end of, was it last episode? No, probably the one before that. Yeah. We left her there, so to speak. So, yeah. This does feel a bit better now. We're going to give it a few days worth, a few Skyrim days worth, you know, to make a proper decision, so to speak. Right here.
I think we could get many furs out here.
No, it's a bit further along.
Sorry, I'll have it.
See, I'm trying to gauge whether I have gotten, whether I think it looks that different or whether I've just gotten used to obsidian weathers. That looks different now. The reflection's right at the edge on the far side. Just sort of there. They definitely look different. Ooh, that far terrain's not good. Apparently, there's more mods you can add that fix that. Is it here or is it? Why can I never find my own house? I really am bloody hopeless, aren't I? You're going along. There's a bit of. Oh, this is it. Yeah, there's a bit of wall. It's basically as soon as you see there. Ah, well, there's the house. It's easy to spot from the road now. Just go and make sure the
This one wonders to himself sometimes.
these guys
Where will
come
his
back.
story end? Where will he be when
No.
age consumes him?
It'd be nice to sort of tidy up down there.
Only time will tell.
There's nothing wrong with having ancient ruins in your backyard, but, you know, ancient bones, you know, might not appeal to any house guests. It's difficult to know, isn't it? Okay, let's take stock here. We didn't buy a cow, but we... Yes, we did. We had... Someone killed my chicken. Okay, I don't know how that happened, but somebody has killed my chicken. I am aggrieved by this, and the horses are still here. Well, one of them, that's Dataku's horse. Where?
What is it?
Did my horse... My horse is... My horse is probably miles away, back at Solitude. Okay, it's a little darker. She has done a little bit in here. The lighting looks good. It's a bit bouncy, but it would be. It would be. Doesn't feel quite as homely as it did. The light from the fire is quite accurate. It's a little quick though, but I suppose it would be. Yeah, this is acceptable. I mean, in here it's fairly well lit, but this feels like more accurate lighting. I don't know. Ah, yes. Well, this looks a lot better. This has become a bit of an office, you know, a working office. And you come in and sit down and do things. I still had items to build in here, although I get the feeling she has done a fair bit with it, and this area as well. Wasn't this supposed to be bedrooms? Seem to have tables and chairs everywhere.
Always walk on warm sands.
Yeah, we have nice quality beds. So I've still got a lot of stuff to build in here. This is the extended sort of guest bedrooms. Can't remember if I built those or she did. Let's go and have a look upstairs.
Essential. You are a good friend. You see what Dartakto means to say, yes?
Yeah, this is good. You've got the light coming up through from the fire, which is more accurate. In here looks okay, and then sort of master bedroom. Yes, everything seems to be in order. Let's go up on the tower and take a look. Yes, hello. That's a weird
This
thing,
one
is it not, for a
most
Khajiit to do?
fascinated by the Argonians.
I was thinking, you know, the
their
moustache.
culture, their
It's a bit odd.
cuisine, their precious Saxlil jewels.
It doesn't really suit him, does it? I mean, why grow a moustache when you're already covered in fur?
Ah, good to see you.
Yeah, when I look up at the sky, once that kind of settles in,
Hey,
and I look down, that looks better, and then it seems to go up. That is a little bright, I would say, when I'm looking down there. Sorry for all this sort of messing about, but... It looked a bit washed out. See, I look there, and there's the eye adaptation. That's the eye adaptation there. And then it gets a bit milky.
Forget D'Artagnan asked.
If that makes sense. You've got a very funny colour. And that's just me. You've gone orange. Why have you gone orange? Much as I liked it initially, I think I've given this a fair test. Yeah, I think we have. I think I like it, but there's certain options I don't, things that it's doing that I don't like as much. Right, we are back, and this is Obsidian Weathers is back on, and I'm sorry, people, fans of Nat, and I do like the interiors with Nat, but look at it. I mean, and Dataku has stopped being orange. I'm not sure. That could well simply be me cocking things up. I don't know, but no, this is... I think I'm an Obsidian Weathers fanboy until such time as I can, you know, have a more powerful graphics card and run EMBs and such. But yeah, the lighting isn't as accurate. You can see here we've got those same beams of light coming through the cracks in the floorboards, but they're not bouncing around as much. They are a bit static, aren't they? What Nat was doing was like, it was very similar to enhance lights and FX, and I prefer, even though that's accurate and the shadows would dance, I genuinely prefer, I think, relighting Skyrim. Anyway, yes, the house is looking better. I've no idea where the house Carl is, and I need to talk to her about finding another chicken. She's supposed to have furnished this. Maybe it's only halfway through. Probably only halfway through, is there? Let's have a look here. Oh no, there's a ton more stuff I could be building in here, which we will do. I'm just not doing it today.
What does this one want with D'Artagnan?
Oh, nothing. But no, there she is. Dead chickens. I think Nat Weathers killed my chicken. And Obsidian Weathers has resurrected it. Okay, that's a little strange. But it's handy now if I want recipes and stuff, you see. Immediately I have a chicken. I like... Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, Obsidian Weathers. I didn't mean it. Nat Weathers meant nothing to me. She was just a fling. There's certain things I liked about it. I liked the interior lighting, although not in the house. I did also like the visibility, but this looks a lot nicer. It really does. So yeah, I think I'm sticking with Obsidian Weathers. I've nothing against Nat, I just prefer this. So there we go. We've completed this massive walk all the way back, etc. What time are we at now? Yeah, we've hit it just right on a sunset. So It is a bit more fantasy, isn't it? Obsidian Weathers, and I think that suits this game that little bit better. You know, as in because it has that. It's a fantasy game. You know. I think that is a little more like Witcher 3 vanilla. And I love Witcher 3, believe you me. I really do. But yeah, this the skies as well. Those clouds look right for this time of year, you know, those really high, wispy clouds. They've got a proper Latin name, I know, but I can't think of it right now. As opposed to just, you know, those really high, wispy clouds you get. You only get them at certain times of the year in a lot of places. Yeah, I gave, you know, I think I gave that a fair try, but it was bugging me. And then Ditaku turned orange, and yeah, he's always been kind of an ash grey. So it was a bit weird looking at him being orange. Yeah, so it turned Ditaku orange and killed my chicken. Yes, no lighting mod is perfect. How did we wind up on these anyway? Where am I going anyway? Yeah, I was going to walk back to Whiterun, summon the horse, and then ride back and give this axe thing. Go and put that in the museum. And I was kind of hoping that this other quest thing would come along, you know, because it hasn't. I'm just finding excuses to, you know, wander along, and I'm not a good enough role player to come up with, you know, a reason why we're doing this. Other than, you know, Ditaku's been looking a bit portly lately. He's gone missing for some reason. Did he decide he wanted to stay and fight? He was keen to get in that cave, wasn't he? I mean, I don't think anything in there posed a threat. So the darker textures on the wood.
Not just yet, daughter. I need to keep forging.
I like it, but it doesn't quite look right. Okay, so I've left in Skyrim 2019, but I've removed the farmhouses. I liked it. I thought it did look good. It looked like...
May you die with a sword in your hands.
Thank you very much. It'll probably be a bow, though. But old wood looks like this. Now, I know that periodically they would douse it in like thinned out tar or similar to preserve the wood, which is why this wood doesn't...
I used to be an adventurer like you.
Don't
Then
say
I
it.
took an arrow in the
Don't
knee.
say it. Damn it. He said it. But yeah, I think Noble Skyrim, I think this wood, you know, you can see the way it's been cut, etc., looks more Nordic, it looks more natural. And Ditaku's shown up as well. Obviously he prefers this wood. The hell was that? Hod. Okay. Night is falling, so we've had a whole day-night cycle, I guess, on the walk. So I'm going to walk as far as Whiterun and then give up on this guy ever showing back. But maybe take a long walk around Skyrim. Because I still kind of want to find Ditaku. And someone said, try Dawnstar and Morthal, but especially Dawnstar. He is usually with a Khajiit caravan that is found there quite often. So there's more than one Khajiit caravan. So we could kill two birds with one stone and walk all the way to Dawnstar, hoping that whatever this continuation of the equipment quest carries on, and hopefully meet Ditaku when we get Karshu when we get there. I'm not sure how I want to do that. Whether I want to have 2 companions at the same time or not. I don't want to retire Ditaki. He's been my longest standing companion. He's been my companion since Bruma. I mean, I went to Bruma with Serana because, you know, that quest at the time doesn't allow you to have 2 companions. So I had to dismiss, I think it was Majol. And I felt guilty about having Majol because she's kind of got a boyfriend in Riften. Although not really. Apparently though, there is a mod for Riften where you actually deal with Thieves Guild. So I'm going to have a little bit of a read up on that and see whether or not maybe, you know, we could use that. I mean, that could be really good. Can you imagine? Does this sign even say? Can't see it. The lights all. I'm pretty sure if we head north on this road, we can find our way to Dawnstar. Yes, we can. Maybe I should have tried Nat at night, but, you know, honestly, there was too much. That's the problem, you see. You don't realise how good a mod actually is until you uninstall it. That's the sign, in fact, of a good mod, is that you forget that it's there, but as soon as it isn't there, you really notice it. Is that like a little fort or something? It is, isn't it? Okay, that was slightly odd. Or maybe he just spawned in or whatever.
I'm telling you, I heard it. Howling. Those werewolf tales are true.
Okay. Okay. Okay, now it is officially nighttime. 9 PM is proper nighttime, isn't it, in Skyrim? Whatever time of year it is, it doesn't seem to vary much. It's a clear night though. I mean, I feel as though I can see well enough. Are you another guard?
What is it?
Pale Hold guard. Oh, right. I'm starting to see some snow on the trees over there. Bright fire over there. But we shall carry on. We're going to walk all the way to bloody Dawnstar. I might take the boat. There is actually a boat in Dawnstar that will take you to Solitude, I think. Pretty sure. Right, these are all the dwarven arrows I've been going around picking up after you. So you can have those, and those, and those. Glass arrows, probably not.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Yes, I could voice Khajiit for you. You have Khajiit mod? I will mod. I will voice Khajiit for you. You give me script, I do the lines for you. Are we on the road? I have got blended roads and I still struggle to make it at night. That was the thing, the roads looked very 3D with that, didn't they? They were very nice. But, yeah. I mean, there's no such thing as a perfect mod, really. Yeah, it's this way, isn't it? Yes, Dawnstar. The roads look a little flat compared to the other one.
I'm on a pilgrimage to the Shrine of Azura, the goddess of twilight, if you'll excuse me.
Okay. You like Azura, do you? Like Azura? Do you like Azura's star? Do you have an Azura's star? You're not going to get weird when I talk to this Carjo chap, are you? Apparently, yeah, he's the best vanilla companion. So I'm reliably told. So we'll do that. So yes, if you have a Khajiit mod, I will voice it for you, if you need. Although there's probably several people a million times better. Khajiit accent is a little strange. I, for one, don't quite understand the accent they have. Where is it from? Ah, there's the road. It's not very distinct, is it, the road? Maybe there was another mod I was thinking of trying. It was something like Parallax Roads, but it might be a massive performance here. I don't know. What do we think? Will a snowy road at night become more visible with it? Okay, this is immersive roads. So, I'm going to be giving this one a try. How far am I from Dawnstar? Oh no, I'm not ridiculously bad. Another mod I have installed as well. While I was looking at that, I spotted another one. FCO. Follower commentary overhaul, but it only affects vanilla companions. What it does is, for example, a character may have 100 lines, let's say, but you may only hear, 20 of them through an entire playthrough.
Where will his story end? Where will he be when age consumes him?
I'm not sure about that. That's
Only
a bit.
time will tell.
No, do you know? I think blended roads. Let's just save here. You can see what I mean. How you've got. It looks like it's a print that's been laid on. Maybe it's just if you use this mod with other mods that are recommended for it. But can you see how you've got one snow texture here, but they've added the other snow texture as part of this? So yeah, I get where they're going with it, but no, let's just line that up there, and we'll put blended roads back.
Their precious Saxlil jewels. May you walk on warm sands.
Yeah, I like what immersive roads was doing, but blended roads, you see, you forget why you installed a particular mod, and I think I know why. Maybe it isn't the easiest road to follow graphically, but it doesn't look like it's stuck on top of the landscape. I can see what they were going with immersive roads, but it did a lot of other things. That wasn't much of a fair test, but I just did not like that it looked like someone had printed the road out on a piece of paper and rolled it along where the road was, which is kind of how it looked when it was sat with the other mods. So yeah, okay, we faffed around quite a bit, but hey, it is what it is. Right, Dawnstar. Where do the Khajiit hang out in Dawnstar? Aren't they usually sort of here or something? I remember meeting Ditaku here. Not Ditaku, Carjo. At least once before. We found his moon amulet, but then he offered to come with me, and I kind of went, no. So yeah, okay. You see, okay, that's a little odd with his light, but that's Skyrim lighting for you. See, these roads are 3D, so they're picking out the light, and he's not. If I yeah, that looks a bit weird, but for the most part, they do look pretty good. Okay. So we've got no sign of Carjo here. Oh, that's somebody's house. There's an inn. I'm sure there's an inn here. See, that's nice. The way you can see the glow in the water following his torchlight. I should stop modding. If I'm going to do different mods, I should do them on another playthrough. I think just stay with these for now. I think that extra textures mod is nice though. I think I prefer the nearby rocks, etc. to some of the Majestic Mountain ones. Majestic Mountains does stop the mountains looking like they've come from...
As if Skyrim didn't have enough outside.
What was it called? Borderlands. That weird... Is it called cell shading on them, which was odd. I suspect that was my firewood drop there. Don't know. Where's the door? Wind Peak Inn. We'll stay here till the morning.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything. Or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Speak to him.
Hi there.
Hi there. Please let me go out of the building.
I work for the Wind Peak Inn. You should head on inside.
Some strange people here. Oh, it's a glorious day. Are the Khajiit around? This is where we would typically find them, is it not? They would normally be here. But I don't know how that cycles. Yeah, blended roads. Definitely blended roads. There's no sign of them, but are they not usually sat around here? I suppose I could go back in the inn and wait and see if they show up later on. That's an idea, isn't it?
This one wonders to himself.
Get some breakfast, etc. and go have a look. We've waited in here for a couple of hours. Everybody's talking. She did start singing the Dragonborn song. However, I really wanted to stop immediately.
As the sun is to an elsewhere snake. That is,
anybody around? Hello. Who do we have? Carjo! Waiting in the inn seemed to work.
The sands are cold, but Khajiit feels warmness from your presence.
That's nice. Follow me.
Then lead on, friend.
Yay! We got the Khajiit. Another Khajiit.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming.
Okay,
or
let's see. Tweak diagnostics. Examine NPC. Cardio race, level 30, one-handed archery, heavy armor. Oh, he likes heavy armor. Okay. And other stuff. Okay, search for issues. 0 quest. 0 global. Okay. Okay.
Follow that.
Right. New friend for you. Can I trade things with you?
You are
yet?
taking us somewhere warm.
Ah, there you go. It's come here. Let's see. What kind of gear have you got?
I will shoulder some of your burden.
Pickpocket success, really. Hunting bow. Oh, yeah. We can. Let's see what I've got on me I could give you. You've got 2 bows.
This one is most fascinated by the Argonians. And this one presumes it isn't your family fortunes, correct?
Right, I'm going to take the Dragon Mail Cuirass off you just for a second.
See you.
And that bow.
You are taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
Well, kind of.
I will shoulder some of your burden.
Alright, let's see what he does with some of this gear then. Oh, right, he definitely likes heavy armor. Okay. I will figure out... Well, he can't have that, I'm wearing it, but yeah, we'll come up with something. And what if I give you a Stalrim bow? Why are you on fire? Is that what that armor does?
We follow then.
How may little D'Artacto
Tell me why he's on
equal
fire.
such as yourself?
Khajiit got your back.
Good, good.
I will shoulder some of your burden.
And just if you would stop burning. Yeah, remind me not to give anybody that to wear. What else can I do with someone?
What do you need?
Level up, I think it is.
What does this one want with D'Artacto?
Yep, just follow. Follow. Where are we going? We're going to go from here. We're waiting for this quest to start, aren't we? So I'm going to head down to the crossing. I'm going to walk back because we're still waiting for this quest to start. We're going to walk to Solitude. Yeah, just have a quick look at that. The legendary dragon male cuirass provides complete immunity to fire and grants fire breath ability. Right. Okay, interesting. But yeah, I think I have to gain more affinity or whatever with Khajo before he... yeah, before I can actually tell him to level up and things like that. Yeah, it is this track we want. Yeah, I'm not sure why I thought different, but yeah, blended roads 100% and obsidian weathers 100%. So, it's sorry for wasting everybody's time with faffing around and such, trying out different mods. But yeah, you can kind of see why I've settled on the ones I have. I'm sure I tried Nat while I was out in Bruma, but I couldn't quite get on with it. Come on guys, I want to see how you do. Okay, well there are two of you, so yeah. Ebony Arrow. That's definitely you. We'll get back to the museum and I will try and gear up Khajo a little bit. And then I'm going to give...
Mords are so serious about beards. So many beards.
Are you... He's talking about my beard. So yeah, I've left FCO, follow a commentary overhaul. I've left that on default, so... It's going to do whatever it's going to do. Oh my god, it's me, Mike the Liar. You talk a lot, don't you? Is that why he's one of the best companions? Is he just really good generally? Like he's good at fighting, etc. I'm not sure about going this way. I think it's going to be quicker than going all the way through Dragon Bridge. Probably a lot quicker. So I think we should go for that.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Yeah, I think reinstalling blended roads, looking at it. I think when I installed the other mod, the Skyrim 2019 mod,
The roads of Skyrim can be
I think it got a bit confused. This is...
Be wary.
It's not a road, but it looked like something, didn't it? Yeah, I'm not sure about running around permanently with two companions. Probably a bad idea. Khajo being a level 30. I guess he's what? The level he was when I met him. So it's quite a long time ago this character was level 30. That's what, I mean, that's... Yeah. Because I didn't put the uncapper on until quite late. And I wish I had. I wish I'd had it on from the beginning. Because I'd probably be a higher level now with more perks. Because I would have gained a lot more levels and perks. Simple as that, really. Right, let's try and get through the horrible swamp. Do you know what? I've just realised something. It hasn't rained the entirety of this episode. How bizarre. You know, because the trouble I'd been having with obsidian weathers was just nuts. So these are the Skyrim 2019 textures in the marsh I'm seeing. Judging by what I'm seeing. Yeah, they're pretty cool actually, yeah. So it's a good old mix now. Got Majestic Mountains, which changes some ground textures. We've got Noble Skyrim, which is massive. And I absolutely love what it does to... It's one of those aquatic rabbits. Wherever the hell you two just went to. Yeah, Obsidian Weather's just... Yeah, it is. This is the mod for me. This is the look for Skyrim that I really love. I mean, even this godforsaken hole looks bloody awesome. And just with a few tweaks here and there, with a couple of the mods there. Oh god, yeah, Karjo's going to be impressed by the skyship, isn't he? Yeah, the improved Solitude mod is definitely a winner. Definitely, definitely. So if anybody was watching this and thought, oh, actually, you know, I like the way Nat made Skyrim look, then yeah, I mean, this isn't, you know, which is the best. Because that's false equivalency. But this, to me, looks the best. But that's my personal opinion. It doesn't make me right in any way, shape or form. There is no best flavour of ice cream. You know, there is only the flavour of ice cream that you happen to like best. And I like this one the best. You know, what I really like about this mod, I mean, I added it because I wanted to, and made the excuse that the reason that Solitude had changed was because we had...
Khajiit got your back.
Very good, thank you, Khajo. Was because the magical explosion...
If you're heading to the Blue Palace...
You know, that's the conceit, basically. So, yeah. Yeah, these types of roads here, this is Noble Skyrim that does this.
Staying safe, I hope.
Oh, yeah. And no rain, this is why Obsidian Weathers, when it is not raining, looks the absolute dog's tonkers. Especially with the texture pack like... Oh, you've got different coloured eyes. You've got really blue eyes, don't you?
Honored friend.
And you have the... Don't fight. His eyes meant to be that colour, because I have got true eyes installed. So I don't know if that has an effect on him. Right, the museum. So what we're going to do, what we're doing here, I'm going to tell Ditaku to take a mini holiday. He can, you know, you can borrow the skyship if you want, unless I need to go... No, I mean...
Look with your eyes, not with your hands, Henry.
Look with your eyes, not with your hands, Henry. My God, my mother used to say stuff like that to me. Look with your eyes, not with your hands. It meant stop touching things, you know, when you went to a shop or something. Put the toy down, you're not having it. Right, let's store all the junk, go back up to the armory, find some gear for Khajo.
I want to thank you for the honor of curating over this fantastic collection you've amassed. It is the envy of every rarity collector across all of Tamriel.
The museum is well on its way to being filled,
and I want to commemorate our achievement together. This is the Sword of the Ancient Tongues. I had this ancient blade restored by Yorlan Greymane, possibly his greatest work. The blade has massive power, but will only be able to be unlocked by the Dragonborn. Wield it with pride, my friend. You will be hard-pressed to find a better blade.
Khajiit guards your back.
Well, that's different. So I've got a pretty cool sword, and the effect of it is... do you know, that could become very useful at some point.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming. Or I might not. We will see.
I think it will be well worth it, and we're just about ready. Our next expedition will be the ruins of Urgund, a Dwemer site in the mountains southwest of Riften. It's rather cold, so it's best we dress warm. There is no clear entrance to the ruins, but from what Madras and I have been discussing, we think we may have a few leads on how to get in. As always, we would certainly appreciate your expertise as well, Guildmaster.
Ooh. Yeah, count me in.
We'll pack up now and head out. Meet us there when you can, and we'll try to get a head start on the digging.
Okay, I only came in here to tell Ditaku to have a little break. Seems my explorers are... He is called Deadly Beast. Okay, I've uninstalled the True Eyes mod because Kajio's eyes looked a little darker, but that's made Ditaku's eyes look really weird. Yeah, hold on a second. Okay, so Ditaku now looks like Ditaku again. He's sulking at me, and I'm being knocked around by that. Come here.
You are taking us somewhere warm.
Okay, you look okay again. And oh, could you two stop moving? Yeah, your eyes look good again, and
Khajiit guards your back.
Your eyes are just a slightly darker blue, which I can live with. Right.
The dragons are the most fierce.
Always walk on warm sands.
How do I tell him to just wait here?
You tell Dartakto to wait, and Dartakto waits.
Okay.
Mind yourself.
You're going to wait here, and I'm going to carry on. What? We're all doing a dig, but I want to get this guy sorted out first.
You are taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
Yeah, we're going to the safe house. And once we are in the safe house, then I'm going to build you some new gear. Right, let's get some crafting done. Blades, armor. Yeah, but no, but yeah, but no,
you are
but...
taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
Right, I think we've got the armor sorted. I did try him with a few different types, and he looked weird in them, to be honest. He's quite thin. He's thinner than Ditaku, so...
A word of advice, my friend.
Turn around so people can see you. Come here. Oh my god.
Taken together, they will empty your
Stay still.
pockets of
Stay.
every
Stay.
centime.
He likes to lurk. There you go. Now he looks awesome. This is the armor I've made for him. I'll just show you this fairly quickly.
I will shoulder some of your burden.
So I've made these, and you can name them in the player home here. So Kajio's boots of one-handed, Kajio's boots bow gloves, because it looked too long. Cargio's Helm of Archery, legendary, and that was in the stores anyway, which I've crafted them all up. He seems to like maces. I gave him a sword, so because he likes maces, I'm thinking of a Daedric weapon that could be a thing for him. Yeah, it could. Where's the quick way back into... No, it's not. I've gone the wrong way. No, there's a quick door back.
I hope you will find a warmer welcome in your travels than we have found in ours.
I was thinking maybe I should have left Itaku in here. Go back to the gallery. Daedric Library. Didn't I get a really nice mace? I could go make a copy of it. Let's have a look if it's still there. Yes, Daedric. Didn't I get a really nice Daedric mace? Mace of Malag. Did I give it to Ditaku? It's gotta be in one of these.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
What am I missing there? Rose of Amusement. Ah. Mace of Malag Ball. I'm gonna give you this in a minute. However, first of all, I'm gonna get up the stairs and replica time, I think. Whoa. Ah, replica. And back down we go. Replica removed.
Khajiit got your back.
Oh, right, let's get this crafted up.